Today, we've got some seriously shocking news, and it involves none other than Hollywood legends Julia Roberts and George Clooney. The rumor mill has been buzzing for weeks about Julia Roberts vowing to make George Clooney suffer after his divorce from Amal Clooney. But what's behind this bold statement? Is this just another Hollywood gossip, or is there something much deeper at play? Let's dive in. George Clooney and Amal Clooney were one of the most glamorous power couples in Hollywood. Their high-profile marriage, which started in 2014, was always the subject of media fascination. Amal, a world-renowned human rights lawyer, and George, an Academy Award-winning actor and philanthropist, seemed to have it all: success, wealth, and a picture-perfect life. But, as we all know, even the most seemingly perfect relationships can unravel. Over the past few months, rumors started to surface about trouble in paradise. Sources close to the couple have hinted at irreconcilable differences, and whispers of a possible split have gotten louder. The Clooneys have been tight-lipped about the situation, but insiders say there has been increasing tension between them. But why is Julia Roberts, who is famously close to George, vowing to make him suffer? Could she be siding with Amal in this emotional fallout? Before we get into the drama, let's take a look at the deep bond between Julia Roberts and George Clooney. These two have been friends for decades, and their close-knit friendship has been the subject of admiration by fans and the media alike. They've starred together in films like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and Money Monster. Their on-screen chemistry is undeniable, and their off-screen bond is just as solid. But does this friendship have a limit? Julia and George have shared countless moments together, from their light-hearted banter in interviews to their memorable press tours. But now, Julia Roberts' recent remarks have raised eyebrows. She's been reportedly angry at George for how he's handled the situation with Amal. According to sources close to the actress, Julia believes George has made some serious mistakes in the aftermath of his marriage troubles. And what's even more shocking is that Julia has vowed to hold George accountable and make him suffer for his actions. So, why the drama? Julia Roberts is fiercely loyal to her friends, and many believe that she sees Amal Clooney as a sister. Amal, known for her intelligence, elegance, and activism, has made a huge impact in the world of human rights, and Julia Roberts has always admired her. It's no surprise that Julia would stand by Amal, especially if she feels that George has wronged her. While Julia hasn't been outspoken about her exact feelings toward George's divorce, her close friends have hinted that she's not happy about the way things have played out. According to one source, Julia has said, "If George is going to mess things up with Amal, he's going to feel it. I'm going to make him suffer for this one." While this may sound a little extreme, we can't ignore the fact that Julia is known for her fiery personality, and when she's passionate about something, she doesn't hold back. But what does this really mean? Is Julia Roberts taking Amal's side in this highly publicized divorce? The answer is complicated. On one hand, Julia and George share a deep friendship that goes back years, but on the other hand, Julia has always been a staunch defender of women, especially those who have faced public scrutiny. Her friendship with Amal has been one of mutual respect, and if Julia feels that George's actions have hurt Amal, it's no wonder she would step up in support of her friend. If this is indeed the case, then we could see some major fallout between George Clooney and Julia Roberts in the coming months. Will George try to reconcile with Julia, or will their friendship be forever changed? As we all know, friendships in Hollywood can sometimes come and go, especially when complicated feelings and personal interests are involved. It's also important to consider how George Clooney feels about Julia Roberts' comments. Does he think that Julia is overstepping? Does he feel like he's been unfairly targeted by his close friend? According to insiders, George hasn't commented publicly on Julia's vow to make him suffer. But sources suggest that he's hurt by her comments. George has always been the type to brush off negative press and keep a low profile, but this situation with Julia might just be different. George Clooney is a master at playing the media game, but this time, the drama has hit close to home. It's one thing to handle media speculation about your marriage, but it's another thing entirely when a lifelong friend and ally like Julia Roberts gets involved. Julia's comments could send shockwaves through their friendship, but it also might just be the wake-up call that George needs. This has all the makings of a Hollywood drama that could rival any blockbuster film. Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Amal Clooney, three major figures in the entertainment world with a complex web of relationships. While we can't predict exactly how things will turn out, one thing is for sure, this is a story you'll want to follow until the very end. So, be sure to stay tuned for more updates on this saga. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest celebrity gossip and news. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment below letting us know what you think about Julia Roberts' vow. Do you think she's right to defend Amal, or should she stay out of it? We'd love to hear your thoughts.